What is the most effective way you study for a difficult test? Rereading a textbook? Watching a YouTube video? What about using an educational virtual reality app? Hi, I'm Ashani Ashok.
And I'm Reina.
And we are Scintilla.
VR Scintilla launched in 2018 when we identified a major issue relevant to us, our methods of learning. We would sit hours on end trying to learn some of the most basic concepts. In our frustration, we were determined to find the root of the problem. After research, we found that there are 4 different types of learners. Reading a textbook only targets one of them, so we were motivated to meet the needs of the other types of learners. Our product, VR Education, is an app that contains textbook content in the form of virtual reality to provide students with a fun and interactive way to study. When the user opens the app, they will log in with a username and password and a class code if affiliated with the class. The general layout of the app will contain 4 major tabs. The first tab, which is characterized by a textbook icon, will be where students can purchase textbooks and also find previously purchased textbooks. The second tab will have a calendar where students can view lessons assigned by their teachers or find self-set goals. The third tab will have a mail tab, where teachers and students can communicate and users can contact customer services. The last tab is a settings tab, where the user can adjust notifications and alerts. When the student chooses to start either a chapter or section, they will be requested to place their device in the cardboard VR headset. From this point, the user will be taken into an immersive virtual world. For example, if the student is taking a history lesson on Native Americans, they will be taken into the deep forests in which the Native Americans lived. Here, the students can witness the tribe meetings and even feel like they're a part of it. In terms of the VR lessons, there are also many unique features. For example, if the user looks at a significant object for over 3 seconds, a text box will appear.
Additionally, another key feature that will ensure the user's understanding will be the pop quizzes that will randomly appear throughout the lesson. Our app will have a preset score that the user must obtain to proceed to the next topic. If the user does not achieve the score required, the user will be prompted to either redo the lesson or go back and review certain parts of the lesson. For a class setting, the teacher will be able to preset the score. The teacher also has control of which lessons the students have access to, ensuring that the lessons will be used as a supplement to what was taught in class that day. Since creating content for thousands or even millions of textbooks is virtually impossible, we will be creating a web platform for teachers to create textbook lessons. This will be a drag and drop feature on our website for an easy way for teachers to create content. After making lessons for a specific textbook, the lesson will get approved by an employee and then be published for users to buy. By creating this platform, we save the company a lot of time and money while also engaging the educator and letting them play a part in creating a lesson.
Our app is currently being created through the game design platform Unreal Engine. This platform allows us to create high-quality graphics to give the user the best virtual experience possible. Unreal Engine uses the coding language C++ to create motion in our lesson. The C++ code brings the characters in our lessons to life, making the lesson interesting for the user. This also causes the user to feel more engaged in the lesson because it converts aspects of the still picture textbooks to the animated VR lessons, which our app will provide. In terms of the actual coding, Unreal Engine has published all of their reusable source code on GitHub, making the creating process easier and faster for us. We also plan to use GitHub as a platform to collaborate with other C++ coders to get professional feedback and possibly be able to contribute and benefit from some of their publicly available scripts. Unreal Engine contains a VR mode, which is the setting that we will be using to create our product. VR mode is especially helpful to us because it automatically splits the app screen into 2 separate screens for each of the openings in the cardboard VR headset. To ensure that the lesson is very detailed, we'll be using various landscape and terrain tools and assets provided by Unreal Engine. Most important to our product is ensuring that the user has an interactive experience. When progressing through the lesson, the reticle pointer, a VR gaze pointer that is similar to the cursor on a computer, will be added to every lesson. The reticle pointer allows the user to open text boxes, answer questions and short quizzes, and continue to navigate through the lesson. The virtual reality content developed in Unreal Engine will be deployed in our VR Education app as a study material for students to buy and consume.
The app, VR Education, will be sold in the App Store, Google Play Store, and more. The app will be sold for $2.99 and includes a sample lesson. After purchasing the app, the user will have an option to purchase a VR cardboard headset for a small additional charge. This VR headset is eco-friendly and will be sent to the user's given address. After going through the tutorial lesson, the user can decide to buy a certain section of the textbook instead of the entire thing. In addition, the price of the lesson depends on the type of textbook. For example, a middle school textbook would be less expensive compared to a college textbook. We will sell textbook lessons on our app through a subscription-based model. For example, if a student wants to buy a 11th grade AP Biology textbook, they would have to pay $25 per year. After this year is up, they can decide to renew the textbook or cancel the subscription. We will also sell textbook lessons in packages. Large educational institutions such as public schools can buy specific textbook lessons for their students depending on their needs. Getting schools to adopt our VR lessons as a supplement will help grow our company exponentially. The best way for potential users to contact us is through our website. Here we will have customer service and we will have an option to set up an appointment with a consultant to help them analyze where their school most needs help. On this website, we will have the teachers platform, as mentioned before, where they can create content for specific textbooks. The first way we will market VR education is by attending educational conferences. Here we will network with school principals and public school district directors in order to explain our product and its benefits. The second way we will market this product is through public school districts. After launching our app, we will contact school districts and market our product to them. In a survey conducted last year, we found that 95% of high school students are willing to try a virtual reality app tied to education. The last way we will market our app is through social media. Around 80% of all teens have social media, and at least 70% visit it at least once a day. The platforms we will market on include Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Currently, these three apps have users ages 13 to 18, which is our secondary target market, high school students.
Currently, our biggest competitors are Springboard VR, Class VR, and Incel VR. These apps are all educational virtual reality apps that are currently on the market, but they do not relate the content from the textbooks to the lessons provided on their apps. Our app is innovative and different from these apps due to the lesson's direct correlation to the textbook material. Based on the current growing market for VR and the traction for these apps, our company strongly believes that VR education will succeed in the current market. The VR industry is estimated to reach $43 billion by 2024, and the education industry will reach $2,040 billion by 2026. Since both industries are large and growing, it provides our company, Scintilla, with many opportunities in the future.
By gathering funding through different methods like family and friends, government grants, and venture capitalists, we will launch a company with $150,000. Our initial funding cost will be split up as shown in this graph. Here is our proposed timeline on how to continue with our product. We propose to finish all of this by June 2021. We are planning to finish our prototype of one chapter of a history textbook soon. We will be testing our prototype on a 6th grade class.
Next, we will hire VR content creators to help us create more lessons for the most popular textbooks. Then we will publish our finished app in the App Store. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at scintilla.vr.education@gmail.com. And to follow our journey, visit our website at ScintillaVR.com. Thank you.